Welcome to 2K Sports. We'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on Real Madrid. So it's Madrid now. Here's Leaugue. Randolph, a screen on Curry. And Leaugue kicks to Randolph. That one, no good. Madrid on D. On the wing, Green. It's rebounded by Randolph. Passes it to Leaugue. The feed to Nocioni. Here's Leaugue. There's the pick. Here's Fernandez. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Nocioni. And not sure what he was thinking there. Madrid on D. Stolen away. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Randolph. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Madrid shooting their first free throw of the night here. And the free throw, no good. Here's Golden State. Curry is inside. He feeds it to Pachulia. Stolen by Randolph. He dishes it to Tompkins. Inside, here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. A guy who can lead this team and wants to get his guys open looks.
Golden State on D. And Leaugue kicks to Randolph. Excellent D there from Pachulia.
That was a huge face-off at the rim. Two great competitors. Defense took it.
Pass to Leaugue. And Fernandez kicks to Tompkins. And Madrid misses again.
Yeah, suffering from a very cold start. They've already missed 4 out of 5 from the field.
Durant, no good.
Blown opportunity right there. Point blank lay in. Come on now.
And Leaugue kicks to Randolph. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
It just talked that one up to a little miscommunication. I'm sure they'll get on the same page.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You know what? It's a big momentum builder for sure. That could be a game-changing moment there.
Here's Tompkins following the score by Golden State. Nocioni, no good. Here's Green. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Draymond is such a multi-talented player. He continues to develop his drive to the basket.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
No good on that one. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Draymond, a former second-round draft pick, always plays this game with a chip on his shoulder.
Lets it fly and misses it off the right side of the rim. Curry dishes to Green. Now Fernandez. It's deflected. But Julia with the steal. For the finish.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
I think, you know what? He sniffed out the opportunity on the break. That's called cherry picking.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. There's the pick. That's tipped, but Julia with the steal. A floater and the layup by Curry. Curry's got his second basket.
Defense all over Stephen Curry, but he's making it look so simple.
Time called here. Madrid decides to talk it over.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
He just needs to slow the pace of this game and get his players under control here.
Different look here for the Warriors. JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. West comes in for Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. Now here's Iguodala. He kicks to McGee. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
Both free throws good from McGee. Madrid trails by 6. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. He said in the first meeting between these teams, his guys weren't as sharp as they needed to be offensively. He thinks that cost them the game. He told me, if we take care of the basketball and execute in half court like I know we're capable of, it puts us in a good position to win tonight. Well, we'll see if that holds true tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, Dave, thanks. And guys, the emphasis on quality shooting, getting those chances identified by their coach is a key for them.
I think that means they must work as a complete unit out there, cooperate, sharing the ball, and try to limit the one-on-one play.
The ball cannot stick. It has to move from side to side. They have to move the defense around to get high-quality shots.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
They're beginning to put it all together, in my opinion, and take control of this game.
Huey banked in off the glass.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Right side Curry. Rebounded by Madrid.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
And that kind of terror defense is crucial to any team's success. Gotta defend the paint.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Fires the 3, and Curry pulls it down. And here's Golden State. They're on a 16-6 run.
Stephen Curry driving the basketball has a nice knack to be able to, once he's inside the paint, to draw the fouls.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And both free throws good for Curry.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Curry with the steal. 4 seconds left, and it's Barnes getting it to go.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
And who needs to warm up? They didn't.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Warriors ahead. They lead by 12. And
ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Not sure you can play any better offensively.
Flawless execution on the offensive side of the floor. Doesn't get much better than that. Let's see if they can add to it.
And that one, good.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
There's the dish to Ion. The pass to Hunter. Shot clock at 5. No Sione for 3. Warriors with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that one's good, Barnes.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here's Carroll. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Here's Thompson. The shot, no good. And Madrid will go the other way with it. It's stolen by Livingston. For the finish, and Green slams it in.
Look at Green trucking down the floor with his quick feet and getting the ball right where he wants.
Madrid trails by 18. Time called here. Madrid decides to talk it over.
Start it.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Defense has been atrocious lately for them. You can't blame him at all for wanting to address that here in this timeout.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, JaVale McGee comes in for Matt Barnes. And it's Kevin Durant in for Andre Iguodala.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
They set the pick. Randolph passes to Fernandez. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Warriors leading by 18. It's Durant on the wing. Back to Green. 6 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range. So it's Madrid now. Kicks it to Fernandez. He's covered by Livingston. Feeds to Nocioni. Randolph dishes to Tompkins. Nocioni for 3. Now here's Livingston. Defense right on him. It's blocked. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Nocioni for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Madrid trails by 20. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's stolen by Livingston. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Shaun Livingston has really turned his career around, becoming one of those guards that you want to have on your team. He's a luxury because he can handle it and he can post up.
And Madrid making a change here. Huey's checked in. West is checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Klay Thompson. And Huey kicks to Nocioni. Poked loose. Dishes it to Tompkins. Just 5 on the clock. Madrid gets it back. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Randolph can't hit.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
2 minutes. Durant against Randolph. And that one's good. Durant's got 6 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Time called here. Madrid decides to talk it over.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, he has to get his offense moving again. It hasn't been bad, but it could be much better.
Pachulia, he's checked in for Golden State. Three-pointer Fernandez. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Curry has it in the corner. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
They are just killing them on the interior.
1:12 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
They're not on the same page. They look totally lost out there.
To the inside, Randall. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Right side Curry. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
I know he's talented, but when you're completely surrounded inside, you have to try and kick it out to someone who's open. Well, he's put up zeros for an entire quarter. Not the way you try to get back into this ball game.
And Durant gets it to go.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Huey, guarded by Curry. Huey, the pass to Nocioni. Picked by Randolph. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
The mobility of Kevin Durant, showcase right there. So smooth getting to the rim.
Huey, that shot off. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Warriors on top as they end the second quarter on a 20-4 run. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms of finding his teammates? Just a plethora of assists.
And that's the sign of a truly gifted player who isn't just looking out for his own stats. He loves getting his guys involved, too.
Over in the corner, Green. But they'll get another chance. Curry, that one's not going to go. And Madrid will go the other way with it. And Huey kicks to Randolph. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. First personal foul. There's the pick. Picked by Randolph. Here's Huey. Got 3 off the mark.
Surprising. He usually puts the dagger in your heart. That wide open from 3.
Then Pachulia with the dunk.
And the passing from Green doesn't just look for his shot, wanting to get his guys involved on every possession.
And Huey kicks to Nocioni. Picked by Randolph. There's the feed to Fernandez. Buries it down low. Fernandez has got his second bucket tonight. Fernandez has gone 2 of 4 from the field. Curry dishes to Durant. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
They've struggled so far here in the third, hitting just 1 of 4 from the field.
Nocioni passes to Leaugue. Banked in off the glass.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second wind.
Yeah, he's one of those players. He operates at a different speed versus the defense.
Curry, good.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Time called here. Madrid decides to talk it over. Well, we've always known that height gives an advantage in basketball. A lot of teams now are concerned about things that we've never really talked about before. The length of hands, your arm span, your wingspan. That plays a role now with a lot of these teams and how they draft, how they make a roster.
Yeah, totally, Kevin, because on the defensive end, you have a lot of these guys that can switch. I remember playing against Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan. They were so long out front. It helps and makes a difference.
But your arm span is long. That had to play a role.
Not bad.
Oh, it's good. I like it.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah. Some changes here for the Warriors. JaVale McGee comes in for Zaza Pachulia. And it's Iguodala in for Kevin Durant. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And Leaugue kicks to Tompkins. Randolph a screen. Leaugue the pass to Nocioni. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Celtics in Boston. Over in the corner, Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his fourth assist in this one.
Beautiful stroke from Draymond, one of the best stretch fours in the game.
Passes it to Randall. He feeds it to Nocioni. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Curry. And they're pushing it up. And it's Green with the jam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Nocioni. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Nocioni's got his first points of the night.
That pass was a work of art right there.
Iguodala, right side. Stolen by Nocioni. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Leaugue, guarded by Curry. And Leaugue kicks to Nocioni, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry's got 3 rebounds so far in the game, and it's Green with the jam.
At 6'7", Draymond's always capable of skying up for slams like that one.
Here's Leaugue, guarded by Curry. Floats one up. And it's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Curry is inside. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. This is his second trip to the free throw line. David West, he's checked in for the Warriors. Barnes comes up. Curry. He's got 21. To the middle. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
A nice dive from Stephen Curry. What makes him so special, he can see the entire floor.
There's the pick. There's the pass to Carroll. From deep three-point range, and released it in time.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. over the league, we're seeing more and more teams rely on analytics and data for decision making. How do you think, Smitty, the data affects the way the modern NBA game is run by the front offices?
You know, I think it's too much at times, Kevin, and then sometimes I challenge it. I think when you're scouting a player coming out of college, I think it's great. But I think sometimes I've challenged. Some people say, well, Smitty, you never posted up on the left block.
Right.
That was Tim Duncan's block. I cannot have
That's why you couldn't go on the left.
I'm not going to have the same numbers on certain blocks because the guys you play with kind of dictates where you score from on the floor.
Passes it to Hunter. Stripped away. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And that one's good by Clark.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
To the left side wing. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Clearly a foul.
And the first one drops.
At the line, J.C. Carroll. At the line for two.
Carroll hits them both. Here's Clark. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Again, Golden State.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Now here's Carroll. Tight defense on him. To the middle. Here's Hunter. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Well, the NBA now playing games in London every season. Games selling out in record time. Word is, Steve, the league would eventually like to launch a 4-team division in Europe. You think that could work?
You know, I don't think so. I think when you look at it, that's be so hard for teams traveling back and forth, and especially those teams in Europe. They'll be traveling over here to the States a lot. I can see an all-star game in Europe, maybe in London.
Too, yes.
I think all-star game first.
Rudy Fernandez is checked in for Madrid. No good from Clark.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he can't hit the second. Draper, he's covered by Livingston. Back to Taylor. Lets it go with a three. The Warriors pull it in. Pachulia's got his third rebound on the night. Here's Clark. Drops in the layup for two.
That's a great example of the importance of chemistry. He knew where his teammate wanted the ball, and he put it right there.
Clark's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Kicks it to Fernandez. Well, Smitty, the replay system becoming more and more a factor for NBA officiating these days. What do you think of the way it's playing out?
You know, I like it, Kevin. The only part I have a problem with is how much time is taken. I think they can get to an answer quickly. I'd be okay with it.
So you think it's slowing down the game unnecessarily?
Yeah, I think so a little bit. On certain plays, it's obvious what the call is. I think they got to get right to it.
And the shot is good. Clark's got 8 here in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Feeds to Fernandez. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. They're rebounding it.
Oh!
No, he didn't. Kevin, is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company. And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. That one goes in.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
They shot the lights out in the second half, knocking down open shots and contested shots.
There's a good screen. Up off the screen. And he lays it up and in.
That's just terrific ball movement to get his teammate with a wide open shot.
From the stripe. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Draper. Out of hand on it. Here's Clark. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Shooting one.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Hunter's checked in for Madrid. Nocioni comes in for Rudy Fernandez. West is checked in for Golden State. They set the pick. Dishes to Nocioni. He tries for three. Warriors with the rebound. West has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Barnes. And Nocioni pulls it down. Nocioni's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Suarez. There's a minute left in the fourth. Takes the 3. Nocioni, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Puts it up from 15. That one off the back iron and out.
And with the defense disrespecting him there, that's a shot he needs to make.
There's the pick. From the wing. Here's Taylor. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
He's a great offensive rebounder, and he showed it.
And he jams it with authority.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, their team got manhandled, taken to school on their home court.
And there's the pass to Suarez. Draper off the mark there with the 3-point shot. McGee. No good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. We'll see the Golden State Warriors facing Utah. And so off the tip, it's Utah. Now Golden State's starting 5. The incredible shooting pair of Curry and Thompson in the backcourt. Pachulia is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. Here's Green. Count that bucket. Green's got the first points up on the board for the Warriors.
Inside, outside, in transition. Draymond's an extremely versatile scorer.
Stockton kicks to Anderson. Back to Stockton. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
Oh, man, the reserves were great. Give them credit. They provided intensity, energy. They gave the offense a tremendous boost.
Here's Stockton following the score by Golden State. Anderson outside. Back to Stockton. From deep. Stockton can't get that one to fall. Here's Curry. Second shot opportunity. And Green with the lay-in.
Oh, you got to put a body on Draymond, and he'll straight up eat you alive.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Anderson kicks to Weems. Screen by Grant. The open shot, Stockton. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I have no idea why he would have even attempted that. That's a horrible turnover.
Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. But Julia the pass to Curry. And Curry throws it down.
Oh, man, that's so nice. Putting a little extra on that one. Steph in attack mode.
It's been a slow start here for Utah. Searching for their first points of the game. Weems kicks to Malone. Screen by Grant. Three-pointer from Stockton. Stockton hitting from a mile outside.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Here's Curry. And it's Stockton with the rebound.
Look how he's playing, just fearless. Steph knows there's a chance he's going to get hit. He earns himself a trip to the line.
The Warriors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Good on both.
We've seen it time and time again. Marksmanship from the line.
Stockton with it. Anderson outside. Back to Stockton. Pick and roll run by Stockton and Malone. Stockton can't get that one to fall.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Jazz trail by 7. And here's Anderson. Stockton up top. He's covered by Thompson. From the arc. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Rosters checked in for Utah. And the Warriors also making a change. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Pachulia. And the layup is good. And that's now 6 points for Steph Curry.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Stockton with it, guarded now by Durant. Here's Malone, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot, he'll go to the free throw line.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Oh, this could be an early sign of an explosive game for him. You have to keep your eye on him if you're the defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Keefe is checked in for Anderson. Orlando Johnson comes in for Sonny Weems. And Isley subbed in for Stockton. Passes to Isley to the middle. West with the steal. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And both free throws good for West. There's 1:38 left to play in the first. Pass to Keefe. Back to Johnson. Here's Isley, guarded by Kerr. Charity stripe shot. No good. Shot missing. So Golden State will take it the other way. Livingston kicks to Curry. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Curry's got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
To the inside. Malone trying to break free. Isley, good.
Man, that's just tremendous court vision and timing. That assist was right on the money.
Here's Livingston, and he dunks it down.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
Well, they really came in focused on executing what they wanted to. They imposed their will on the opposing team. They have been virtually perfect so far.
And the Jazz with possession here. Following the score by Golden State. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
I mean, they've really owned this game so far. Dominant performance all around from them.
Now here's Johnson, and the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul. Here's Johnson. There's the dish to Malone.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Livingston, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Got a piece of it. And now it's Livingston running. He can go all the way. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Oh, the long arms of Livingston. He just snatches the ball. I mean, he kick-starts the fast break.
Here's Isley. Looking to end the run. McGee with the block. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
Well, it's clearly part of the game. Quick outlet passes, guys running the floor like they really mean it.
And so here is Golden State. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Utah. Isley is out there with Johnson. Then it's Keefe. Then there's Foster. And it's Grant in at the 4. Just 4 to shoot. Thompson dishes to Green. And Green slams it in.
This is what you like about Thompson, the shoot-first guy who's willing to make that extra pass.
Johnson outside. Kicks it to Grant. Now the pass to Keefe. Here's Isley. From outside, off the mark. Warriors leading by 18. Here's Iguodala. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. They set the screen. Pass to Isley. No good on the shot. The Warriors go the other way with it. Iguodala up top. Guarded by Keefe. Back to Johnson. Tries from 10. That one drops for him.
Beautiful lead pass. The finisher never has to break stride.
And the serious dunk to finish it off.
Always keeping his head up. Draymond rarely misses the open man.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Well, they have to become more physical defensively and really commit to protecting that painted area.
A different look for Utah. Anderson, he's checked in for Keefe. Sonny Weems comes in for Johnson. And Stockton subbed in for Isley. And Golden State also making a change. Durant's checked in. Stockton against Green. To the paint. Here's Foster. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Foster's got his first 2 points.
Great execution. Gives him a makeable shot. He's working hard out there.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Poked away. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there.
Well, that's just a rush decision on his part. He needs to take his time out there and make better choices.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And Durant, on the move like that, so difficult to defend. Even if you're standing there waiting for him, he can still create an advantage.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so he hits both. Jazz trail by 18. Here's Weems. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Stockton. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Durant. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. And the Warriors lead by 18.
Durant is so tall and has such a soft release that a mid-range shot like that might as well be a layup.
Stockton passes to Foster. It's stolen by Green. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Watches the slam dunk finish.
Great aggressiveness, attacking the hoop with reckless abandon. Just missed time to dunk by a hair there.
Foster, that's good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And then Durant with the jam.
When Durant dunks the ball, it's such an effortless lift. He just goes up and throws it down like it's nothing.
Stockton kicks to Weems. Back to Stockton. To the paint. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
That's just a clumsy turnover there. Just an errant pass that should have never been attempted.
Karl Malone's checked in for Horace Grant. And then for Golden State, JaVale McGee's checked in for Green. West comes in for Matt Barnes. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. Now here's Stockton after the miss from Stephen Curry. Anderson dishes to Stockton. Malone in the high post. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Malone's got 5 points so far.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Curry's shot is good.
The feel Curry has for scoring inside always looks like he has the situation under control.
Stockton outside to the inside. Weems kicks to Malone. Feeds it to Stockton. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
He's been able to connect here in the second half after hitting one in the first.
Here's Durant. Takes the 12-footer and hits. 8 points for him.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
I mean, yeah, they just have not been able to offer any kind of defensive effort tonight. Embarrassing.
It's good. Stockton with the look-away pass to set it up.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And the Jazz with some changes. Keefe comes in for Foster. And Isley subbed in for John Stockton. Warriors leading by 17. Now here's Curry. 10 points for him. And it's Durant missing.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Weems kicks to Anderson. He dishes it to Weems. 5 to shoot. Here's Isley. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, they often look to him to provide for them on offense, and he simply isn't getting the job done today.
And Durant gets it to go.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Weems. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Isley. No good from outside.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
No, well, you just got to keep feeding him the ball. Everything he shoots has been gold so far.
And Anderson has it in the corner. Out to the right wing. Weems passes to Isley. With a floater. That shot off.
He's usually very dependable from that range, but the D got themselves in that play and got him off kilter.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Warriors lead by 21. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
Yeah, sound fundamentals. Lots of patience that led to that efficient scoring effort.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. It's the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Durant is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Pachulia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Warriors leading by 23. Green dishes to Durant. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And 12 points for Kevin Durant.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Screen by Malone to the inside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Jazz have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The Jazz making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
13 feet away.
Oh, man, and the little shoulder shrug at the line. Keeping that shooting arm loose. Durant's game is so fluid. So fluid. You see why he's being compared to the Iceman, George Gervin.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Durant hits them both. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Johnson outside. Screen by Malone. Johnson with it. Picked up by Thompson. 6 to shoot. Here's Stockton. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Stockton's got 7 points. Here is Durant. He's got 14. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
One shot. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. The Warriors have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Now Stockton,
Timeout.
7 points in the game. Utah calls timeout.
Start it. And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Well, I just think they're pressing too much, not really in the rhythm. Have to let the game come to you.
Foster's checked in for Malone. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Golden State. And it's Foster finishing it off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Well, you know what? It's so funny. It's a lot of discussion as to whether Steph is now the face of the league. You know, something Steph himself says he gets a little annoyed with at times.
And Foster kicks to Stockton. Frames it from beyond the arc. Stockton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, that's just a terrific way to begin this half. They are 3 for 4 and getting high percentage looks at the basket.
And the Warriors with possession here. Outside Curry. And Curry throws it down.
Can you say unconscious tonight? I mean, Steph has been focused from the giddy-up.
Stockton kicks to Johnson. And Grant now top of the key. Stockton passes to Anderson. Screen by Grant. 6 on the shot clock. Anderson dishes to Stockton. Here's Grant, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Jazz shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. A different look for Utah. Keefe is checked in for Anderson, and Isley subbed in for John Stockton. That one is no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And good that time.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Johnson outside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Passes it to Isley. There's the 3. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Grant. Johnson, the pass to Isley. Foster is screen on Curry. Dishes it to Foster. That's tipped. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Livingston, that's good. Livingston's got 12.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Sonny Weems checks in for Utah. And then for Golden State, West comes in for Jaja Pachulia. And it's Barnes in for Green. Now here's Livingston. He's covered closely. Off target from the wing.
Oh, he couldn't have asked for a better look there. He just didn't get it to go.
The feed to Weems. 1:25 left to play here in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To end the drought. And the shot falls short this time. And it's Golden State's ball. Here's West. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Karl Malone's checked in for Foster. JaVale McGee's checked in for Golden State. Thompson comes in for Sean Livingston. The Warriors haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Isley, the pass to Johnson. Here's Isley, guarded by Curry. That shot missing, so Golden State will take it the other way. Here's Barnes. The rebound by Johnson. They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Keefe passes to Weems. Jazz passing it around. Johnson in the corner. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Curry with the steal. Can't connect from short range. And David West gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Jazz have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6. And that one falls for Johnson. They set the pick. Here's Isley. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
Oh, some scouts look at Curry's size. They thought he might have had a hard time defending at this level. It's safe to say they were wrong.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Williams is out there with Keith. Then there's Davis. Then there's Brown. And it's Malone in at the center position. That's the group right now for Utah. Outside Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And Davis wide open. He shoots. No good from outside.
The defense took a big risk leaving him wide open and got lucky. He clanked that outside shot.
From 17 feet out. And the shot goes in. 7 points for David West. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Stolen by McGee. Here's Clark. No good on that one. Great D that time from Davis. And here are the Jazz now. Brown outside. Malone in the high post. He feeds it to Williams. McGee against Malone. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You are shocked when he misses open shots like that. The D should be thanking their lucky stars right now.
Here's Barnes. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Chris, in your playing days, you suited up for both the East and the Western Conferences. Traditionally, we've seen the Western Conference be the stronger of the two in the last couple decades. But do you feel that has a chance to change, or are we in the midst of that changing now?
No, we aren't. Nothing's changed. But I tell you what, LeBron being on that East Coast for so long has really helped in that regard.
Yes, great point. Pachulia, he's checked in for Golden State. Here's Brown. Outside, Davis. Malone in the high post. Here's Brown. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
I like it. Aggressive. They're pounding it inside. Unwilling to settle for less.
Here's Clark. Right through the D for the layup.
Oh, tough layup with the guy right on him. He can be a hard player to handle at times.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Outside, Davis. Here's Malone. It's deflected.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
And that one's good by Clark.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
Awesome attack toward the basket right there. This young man stays on his grind, showing his true grit and finding a way to get that one to go.
Count it. Good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And it's good for 2. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And it's Brown missing. Here's Clark. He's covered by Brown. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 8 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Brown, good.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
And the incredible determination. He wasn't going to be stopped there. Even though he wasn't as big as the defender, he took it right to him and got the job done.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
They have come out of the locker room with the real fire and desire to get more high-quality looks at the basket.
And Davis can't get it to go. Pachulia with it. Pass to McCaw. Picked by Pachulia. Goes up the baseline. To the left wing. From outside the arc. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Davis. Brown outside. The Jazz working the ball around now. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Tries from 16. The NBA game more analyzed than ever before. The teams are competing against one another, but also, Chris, we're seeing the league is sharing a lot more information with fans. Analytics now becoming a very important part of it.
Well, I think the one thing that you have to remember about analytics, though, is that there isn't a consistent variable. You know, it doesn't take into account what a guy went through that day, the defender that's playing against him, whether it's cold, whether it's warm. So I caution a little bit about analytics, but at the same time, fans need as much information as possible. So I'm glad that the fans get as much information as they need because then they can be as informed as they like to, so they can sit back and armchair quarterback like myself and kind of make decisions or second-guess decisions that are going on based on their knowledge of the game. So I think it's great for teams, for fans, for everyone that you just have more information about the teams that you love.
That's an excellent point. Here's Foster. Got a piece of it. 40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And that one's good, Barnes.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
Well, the fans have sounded lost and disappointed, which is exactly what they were hoping to accomplish.
Knocked loose. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
So it's Utah now. And here is Davis. Johnson the screen. And Anderson kicks to Davis. Looking to end the run. It's tipped. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and
Opportunity be knocking. Kiss my mother on the cheek. Tell her that I love her. You ain't gotta worry about a thing, I got it covered. Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Ma, you know I'm still your little baby. All my life I was a now I pull the truck up. Same stuck up. Now she wanna us. See me hanging out the window screaming what? No more tough luck. A different club is what I'm cut from. Baby, oh my lord. The cops chasing Bronson in the all-white Ford. I'm on that all-night tour. I'm alright, but I'm off that raw. I'm in the road dancing south on the top floor. You would swear I'm Puerto Rican, but I'm not, Lord. try to call, I'm not available for nothing. Unless it's stupid paper. How about the Studebaker with Anita Baker? Opportunity be knocking. You gotta let 'em in. I kiss my mother on the cheek. Tell her that I love her. You ain't gotta worry about a thing, I got it covered. Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Ma, you know I'm still your little baby. I feel so alive, I think I myself. I should kiss myself. I'm staring at the man inside the mirror. The reflection shows us both though. I'm still cute. All my women play the saw me play some melon and pursuit. Left-handed make the fender cry. Count money with a reverent smile, a devil's eye. Half Cherokee and Gemini. Dump Pete from Jump Street and turn your chest plate to lunch meat. I'm in the looking like a young me. Now these don't wanna be chubby. I switched the season, now the hair's curl. Tan skin, I need a girl. Cause James Brown said it's a man's world. In a Trans Am twirl. And the handle made of pearl. That's just daddy's little girl. Opportunity be knocking. You gotta let 'em. Kiss my mother on the cheek. Tell her that I love her. You ain't gotta worry about a thing, I got it covered. Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Ma, you know I'm still your little baby. Opportunity be knocking, knocking. Opportunity be knocking. Please. Sweet. Mr. Baklava. Ain't trying to be broke.
Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see Los Angeles facing the Golden State Warriors. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And now the Lakers starting group. Magic Johnson is out there with Cooper. Then it's Kareem. Then it's Green. And it's Worthy in at the 3 spot. Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go. Here's Green. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
He's off on the second. Last outing for Golden State. They won that game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Here's Golden State. Here's Curry. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here's Johnson. And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Here's Cooper. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Cooper kicks to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. And that one hits back iron.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
And Green slams it in.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Johnson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Goes up on the wing. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Abdul-Jabbar's got his first basket.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
And the Lakers have possession. After the miss from Klay Thompson. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. It's stolen by Livingston. And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break. Durant just inside the line. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Worthy. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, I talked to the Lakers head coach. Now, they are 0-2 so far against this team this season. I asked them what they have to do to flip the script. He said, well, at the end of the day, it comes down to putting points on the board. We have to be more effective against their shot blockers. Maybe it's crashing the glass. Maybe it's better looks on the perimeter. But we have to figure it out. Back to you, Kevin.
Wonderful stuff, David. Thanks. What approach to use against the opposing D, I guess, in the front of their minds, it sounds like, guys.
And I think it's going to take not just one approach, but several. I mean, they are so good at making adjustments defensively. They'll have to be ready to adjust on the fly as well.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, this is a team that will give you a lot of different looks at the defensive end, so adjusting and adapting, critically important.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Pachulia. And the Lakers also making a switch. Rambis is checked in for Green. Johnson outside. The pass to Worthy. Here's Cooper. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Guarded by Green. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Johnson penetrating. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. JaVale McGee's checked in for Golden State. West comes in for Kevin Durant. And then for the Lakers, Thompson comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. It's Thompson in for James Worthy. And then Iguodala with the dunk.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
Attacking the rack to great effect.
And not hesitating at all to pound it inside here early.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Thompson misses.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Johnson. Rambis passes to Johnson. Here's Thompson. McGee with the block. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
1:11 left here in the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
McGee with the block.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. McGee's got his first 2 points of the night.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they're just giving them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat.
Wow! My goodness.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early. I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
That shot misses. Good D by Thompson. Lakers trail by 12. Here's Johnson. Magic knocks it down. He shot 52% from the field in his years with the Lakers.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
From 13. And an welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
A lot of times the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
Clay and Iguodala, the potent wing pair. JaVale McGee is out there with Barnes, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Johnson. Iguodala with the steal. Here's Thompson. And it's Johnson with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
From the wing, and the shot goes down. Johnson's got it back down to single digits for the Lakers. It's Curry with the drive, and yes, it's good. Curry's got his second bucket.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Yeah, you know, stops have not been easy to come by for him. To me, it looks as though they've been lost defensively.
Some changes for Golden State. Draymond Green is checked in for JaVale McGee. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Pass to Worthy. Steph Curry with the rebound. Warriors leading by 10. Lets it go from 11, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against the Lakers. This is his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for Curry. Here's Los Angeles now. Johnson outside. Pass to Cooper. Outside Worthy. Here's Cooper, covered by Barnes. Here's Johnson. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Durant. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Durant's got his first basket.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
It's stolen by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. Green with the ball. Thompson with the bucket.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see two tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Will it go? And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. Pachulia, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the second free throw, good. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Curry against Cooper. Curry dishes to Pachulia. And a missed layup. Lakers trail by 19. Cooper kicks to Johnson. Pass to Cooper. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. It's Durant on the wing. Worthy defending.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Curry against Johnson. Here's Green, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And the Warriors with some changes. West comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. Thompson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Thompson comes in for Worthy.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunities. Get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
The Lakers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Livingston, and he jams it with authority.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State. Rambis is checked in for the Lakers. Johnson kicks to Thompson. It's stolen by Curry. Goes up, and the jam by Steph Curry.
He really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
Lakers trail by 20. Here's Johnson. Made that one only his 4th of this game after firing 10 times from the floor.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Livingston, no luck. Johnson with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Johnson against Curry. Curry with the steal, and up the court come the Warriors on the break. And the layup falls. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Johnson, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Livingston, no luck.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
And so we welcome you back to the beautiful Bay Area with the lights of Oakland illuminating the evening. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Worthy out there with Green. Then there's Cooper. Then it's Johnson, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5. It's stolen by Green. Soft touch off the glass. Green's got 5 now.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
Curry's shot is good.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Green, the pass to Johnson. From about 16, it's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. They get it back. Pachulia. Great tee that time from Green. And here's Los Angeles. Cooper kicks to Johnson. There's the pass to Cooper. Back to Johnson. Count it.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
It looks like it may have had the opposite effect on the defenders. I mean, right there, it looked like they were still in halftime mode.
Lakers trail by 20. James Worthy on the wing. Defended by Durant. Cooper against Thompson. Shot from the wing. The Warriors pull it in.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And stolen by Worthy. Now the Lakers on the break. Cooper the pass to Johnson. Wing shot on the way. That's short off the rim.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the shot goes in. That's 7 points for Draymond Green.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And the Lakers call time here.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Golden State. Barnes comes in for Kevin Durant. Johnson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. McGee with the block. Curry against Worthy. Curry attacking. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And here is Los Angeles now. Johnson kicks it over to Worthy. Takes it from 10. He can't get that one. And Golden State will go the other way with it. To the inside. And it's Barnes smacking it down.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Brikowski, he's checked in for Green. Thompson comes in for James Worthy. And it's Johnson in for Cooper. It's Curry with the drive and taken away by Johnson. The feed to Johnson. And it goes down 2 points. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Here's Curry. Drills the baseline jumper.
I mean, he was great in his last game. Clearly, he has not lost that love and feeling.
Yeah, you know, he's got stupendous spurt ability, Greg. I know you like that one, don't you? And those spurts tend to go on for a while with him.
Yeah, did you trademark spurt ability yet?
Yeah, I tried to, man, but it didn't get any life. Although I see a lot, and I hear a lot of guys using it, but they do give me credit for it.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
And Thompson sends it back. Curry kicks to McGee. From 8, it's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Johnson off the left rim and out. On offense, here are the Warriors. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half, and he gets the bucket.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
He feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson against Thompson, stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first one falls.
Klay Thompson.
Both good from the line that time. Now here's Brown. Feeds it to Thompson. Kicks to Smith. Here's Rambis. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Warriors. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. And Golden State looking at who they've got. They've got Livingston, West out there with Iguodala. Then there's Pachulia, and it's McCaw in at the 2 spot. The shot by Thompson, no good.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. The free throw drops for Pachulia. And it's the Lakers' ball. Smith with it. The screen from Thompson. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. And Thompson gets it to go. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
It sure is, Greg. It might be the strongest aspect of their offense here.
Tipped away. Pachulia with the steal. Good D by Thompson.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors. Ian Clark comes in for Sean Livingston. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Brikowski, he's checked in for Thompson. West with the steal. All alone, and the stuff by West.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Smith. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Brown outside. He dishes it to Thompson. 6 to shoot. He kicks to Smith. Here's Brikowski, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. JaVale McGee's checked in for West. Johnson, he's checked in for the Lakers. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And here's Smith. To the middle, trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Barnes grabs the miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right. On offense, here are the Warriors. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. He misses the free throw. The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry. One-on-one here. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Curry's got 26 points.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now Johnson. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Thompson dishes to Smith. Johnson the screen. Smith kicks to Thompson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And here's Los Angeles. Thompson outside. There's the dish to Smith. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Golden State. They're on a 14-4 run. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
Johnson kicks to Thompson. In the corner, Smith with it. Buries it from three-point range.
Smith. 3 points.
Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Bulls. It's Curry with the drive. Makes it off the glass.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown. Finishing strong.
Ball's knocked loose. Out in his own on the break. Here's Clark. Lays it in off the breakaway.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a